Bonjour, je m'appelle Vanessa Croome. Je suis une soprano et un artiste en résidence avec Opéra de Montréal. What I love about opera is the human-to-human connection, which we've definitely been missing some of that the last couple of years. And I'm so excited as theaters are opening up that we'll begin to have that kind of experience again, watching a human being create such amazing sounds with their body. I think a lot of people have preconceived notions about what opera is, what classical music is. But in fact, most often I find when I bring friends to the opera or new opera goers, they are surprised by what they find. It's something different. It's not something that you're gonna see on TV at night, not something you're gonna probably listen to on Spotify. And I love that opera has the ability to surprise people and to teach them something new. This year for World Opera Day, I definitely have a lot to be grateful for, but I think the biggest thing I'm grateful for is to sing. The last year has been really challenging for a lot of people, and especially for artists. And I'm just grateful to kind of be here, feel like we're moving forward finally, and to have these chances to use my voice and share stories and make music. The aria that I'm really excited to share with you today is Handel's Tornami a vagheggiare from his opera Alcina. Morgana, she's a bit of an underdog in the opera. She has this sister who is very overbearing, a little bit crazy, and also very misunderstood. But basically for the whole show, Morgana is kind of fighting for her chance to be in the spotlight. She's constantly overlooked and she never really gets her moment in the sun. So finally, in this aria, we really get to see Morgana and see her shine. I hope you enjoy.
Caro mio bene Hello everyone, my name is Geoffrey Schellenberg. I'm a baritone in the Atelier Lyrique program of Opéra de Montréal. Prior to this, I was a young artist with Portland Opera in their resident artist program, and before that, I was an emerging artist with Calgary Opera in their emerging artist development program. I found opera a little bit later than some of my colleagues. I actually was a science student at University of British Columbia. I originally was studying sciences, but I had always studied music. I had played cello for a number of years and sung in a number of choirs and musical theater shows, but I'd never really tried opera before, and it was this weird hole in my musical education that I was able to fill when I was at the university there, which has a fantastic opera program. So I learned a lot more about it, I began to study, and it became my true calling. I think from the outside, opera appears to be this really foreign niche musical form that you don't really understand until you're on the inside, but really opera is just one of many forms of theater. It's telling a story, but it's doing it with a musical language. I also love the theatrical elements. You get to be a character on stage, which is kind of how I got into this whole thing to begin with. You get to play, you get to have fun, costumes, sets, the whole thing. The aria I'm going to sing for you today is Largo al factotum della città, which is the entrance aria of the character Figaro in Il Barbiere di Siviglia, or the Barber of Seville. He is the Barber of Seville in this case. And in this aria, Figaro expresses his excitement and joy at being the barber of the town, which includes jobs that aren't just cutting hair. He gets to be the matchmaker. He gets to know all the secrets of everybody in town. He gets to be in the know of everything, and it really makes his life complete. With that, I hope you enjoy. Here is Largo al factotum della città.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Largo il factotum della città, largo. La 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 la. Presto, tega che nel vecchia, presto. La 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 la. Ah, che bel vivere, che bel piacere, che bel piacere. Per un barbiere di qualità, di qualità. Ah, bravo Figaro, bravo, bravissimo, bravo. La 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 la. Fortunatissimo per verità, bravo. La 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 la. Fortunatissimo per verità, fortunatissimo per verità. La 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 la. Tutto l'anno del giorno sempre d'intorno in giro sta, miglior cucaglie per un barbiere, vinto più nobile non si dà. La 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 la. Raso i pettini, lanciate forbici, al mio comando tutto qui sta. Lanciate forbici e raso i pettini, al mio comando tutto qui sta. È la risorsa poi nel mestiere con la donnetta, col cavaliere, con la donnetta, la 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 la, col cavaliere, la 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 la. Che bel vivere, che bel piacere, che bel piacere. qualità, di qualità. Tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono, donne e ragazzi, vecchi fanciulle, quale parrucca, presso la barba, quale si infuglia, presso il biglietto, tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono, tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono, quale parrucca, presso la barba, presso il biglietto è Figaro, Figaro. Figaro, 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 Figaro. Ahimè, ahimè, che furia, ahimè, che folla, uno alla volta, per carità, per carità, per carità, uno alla volta, uno alla volta, uno alla volta, per carità. Figaro, son qua, Figaro! Son qua, Figaro qua, Figaro là, Figaro qua, Figaro là, Figaro su, Figaro giù, Figaro su, Figaro giù. Prontissimo su come i fulmini sul factotum della città, della città, della città, della città, della città. Apro Figaro, bravo bravissimo, apro Figaro, bravo bravissimo, a di fortuna, a di fortuna, a di fortuna non mancherà. La 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 la. A di fortuna, a di fortuna, a di fortuna non mancherà. Sono i vectotum della città, sono i vectotum della città, della città. Della città.
Hi, my name is Dufresne, and I'm currently a young artist in my second year at l'Atelier Lyrique de l'Opéra de Montréal. I grew up in beautiful Niagara Falls, and I started singing when I was really young, and I've had a passion for music my whole life. That passion has led me through many institutions, including Wilfrid Laurier University and McGill University, and I ended up here at l'Atelier Lyrique, where I am so happy to receive constant, incredible training. Today, the aria that you're going to hear me sing is Regnava nel silenzio from Lucia di Lammermoor by Donizetti. In this aria, you're hearing Lucia recount her recent experience with a ghost while she's with her maid Elisa.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Klassen-Wiebe, and I am from the prairie city of Winnipeg, Manitoba. Je suis une pianiste à l'Atelier Lyrique avec l'Opéra de Montréal. As a pianist, the challenge and exciting thing about opera is that you are being and mimicking the sounds of an 80-person orchestra, something that you can't fully reproduce on a piano, but you tried to the best of your ability. Opera is such an intense and all-consuming art form. It has the acting and the theatrics and the operatic voices, which are so incredibly beautiful and powerful. And that is what is so fascinating and fun as an opera pianist and as a young artist, is that we are in this program and on this journey, and we get to dive into these new worlds and try to make opera come alive as best we can to bring it to you, so that when we return to theaters, you can go and experience opera to its fullest. We want to thank you all for tuning in and coming out in this digital fashion. It's been a strange year and a half, but we are so grateful that despite all the changes from COVID, we are able to share music with you all in this way and to participate in World Opera Day. It's an immense pleasure and honor, and I hope you have enjoyed and take advantage of the rest of the events that are happening. Thank you so much.